Today's the day, what can it be? Let's open it up for all to see. Will it contain all that we dream? Or be disappointment remains to be seen? Let's open it up to see what's inside. It's Mythic Chest unboxing time. Hello and welcome to another edition of our weekly unboxing. Let's get logged in and check it out. Greetings, everyone. Friendly neighborhood Geronimo here. Oh my gosh, cat is going nuts over there. Yeah, so I didn't play a whole lot last week. I think I decided that last week was my last official heroic raiding week. And I didn't know they were going to do this, but on Thursday they kind of brought in, like, I'd call them hired guns. Basically just a bunch of like mythic overgeared raiders come in and like carried us through a Raz kill, which it didn't feel too great to me. That's not really what it's about. Not that I was like having fun doing the progression, but you know, to get carried is like not so much fun. But it was, I mean, I wasn't really planning on continuing to raid anyway. We did, the guild actually did kill 2 mythic bosses on Sunday. I really just wasn't playing. I started playing Valheim again, so all of my free time I kind of wasted on that. But they brought me in for, of course, only 1 mythic kill because I was late, and so I don't get a mythic rating option. Not that there's a ton of stuff off the first couple of bosses. I guess Whispering Incarnate Trinket, which one did drop off that boss. I didn't win it, of course, but yeah. Well, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Gear-wise, we're still in the weapon camp. Looking for weapons. In addition to me not doing a whole lot last week, I also didn't run very many keys. I think I only ran 1 key. I just wasn't in the mood. But since I'm not raiding this week, I'm gonna have plenty of time to kind of focus more on keys. So I just have to prevent myself from wasting all my time putzing around in Valheim. I'm playing with my buddies, and you know, so I host a server. For better or for worse, it means I can play whenever I want. So I'm not like progressing, but I'm doing a lot of farming and exploring and stuff like that without furthering the quest line too much. But you know, I don't know, it's just a huge time suck for me, but it's a good time. Yeah, a good weapon though, that's what I'd like. Maybe I'd feel better about this game if I got a sweet weapon. I still haven't gotten, not that I've played a ton, but I still haven't gotten another spark to drop in order to make my weapon. And I'm starting to get Valor, but I really just need to run a bunch more keys in order to upgrade one of these. So I would need 4,000 Valor to upgrade this polearm, which is a lot. And I'd also like to do a pair of pants. I guess I'd also take pants, but all right. Yeah. What's my loot spec? Unholy. All right. Let's see what we got. Pretty small vault today. Nothing. Titanic failure. Shoulders I already have. Bracers I don't need. Pants I don't need. Pants I already have. Chest plate with different stats. Crit Mastery versus Haste Mastery. Now, so do I take this chest, which I don't really need, or I guess I gotta take the socket thing, right? I mean, crit mastery would just be like a stat shuffle, but I already feel like I'm down on haste. So I guess we're taking tokens today. And that's completely my fault. Just, I feel bad. Sorry, Mr. Fresh. Like, I really wanted to play. There was a lot of times I was sitting there, either watching TV or putzing around in Valheim. I'm like, I should go play with my buddy Dan. And then I didn't do it. Laziness took over, so. Alright, we'll take these tokens. See what key we get.
Welcome to the Isles.
Alrighty, so the key is a Temple of the Jade Serpent, level 16. Fortified, Sanguine, Volcanic, and Thundering. Sanguine. It's a Sanguini. You know. Yeah. As a tank, the Sanguine's kind of sucky. You got to kind of keep moving. You know. And the pro groups, they kind of kill everything at the same time, but those aren't the kind of groups I run. You should know that. Yeah, so the plan for this week, I don't really intend on raiding Heroic, probably anymore. There's nothing I can really get from the raid. I guess there is the axe off of Razagath, which I think it's going to be a while before we actually kill that legit. It did drop last week, but I didn't win the roll. My plan is still to either level up one of these weapons I have, or just hope for one in the vault, or make one. So, because all the real gear comes from Mythic Plus anyway. Am I right? I do need to get into like pushing a bit, try to get into 18s, move up to the next level gear. Then I start to feel a little bit more beefy. So, what do you guys think? Have you ever played Valheim before? I think it's a good time. It's like, it's basically like Minecraft in a lot of ways, but I do think that it's I feel more purpose when I play it than when I play Minecraft. Maybe it's because I've just never really pushed like to do the, you know, get to the Nether Dragon and stuff like that. I've always played on servers where, you know, Fresh has already done that well before anybody else. Yeah, but Valheim, I don't know. It just kind of hits me just right. I think it's my style. But I'm ready for season 2. How about you guys? It's season 1's been dragging on. I could tell it is what it is. What I'll say is this is I don't know how much I'm going to play, but I do plan on running keys. And maybe I'll do the mythic pug that we're going to do on Sundays. Just try to get some mythic loot. What even drops from the first 2? So what is it? Aranog and Console? Tank trinket. I guess shoulders. So if it's mythic level, 415 shoulders. I could turn to tier. That ring everybody likes. And then console is the trinket. Oh, and a 2-handed axe. So it's probably worth doing. Especially if they can one-shot. We one-shot that. I only jumped in for the second boss and we one-shot it. I don't know if they were wiping or whatever before I got there, but it seemed fine for me. They did raid for a while, so. I've also been thinking about messing around with Frost. I think it might be better in keys. I've always felt that way. Like, you attack faster. And, you know, you're... Especially if you do the obliteration build, which I hear is pretty good. You know, so when you do breath, you're kind of like... You have your breath window, and then that's basically it. But, I don't know. I think a big problem I run into is my hands. How much can my hands actually do? But... Alright, that's it for me today. It is going to be definitely a short video today. I say that, but then I'm looking at the timer, and I've already rambled on for a long time. So, got a lot of kid stuff going on tonight, so I'm going to get to that. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Alright, have a good one.
Yeah, let's just try it. I'm recording now. Hold.
You're ready. It's going to be 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
You're probably in that.
3, 2, 1.
We mostly missed it.
I think that's gonna be fun.